Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about a story that is from the Revolutionary War that has to do with our first president, George Washington. The Revolutionary War was one of the most critical points in the history of the United States. It was a turning point for our country. Our soldiers fought bravely as they left their families and their belongings to defend our nation. During the war, though promised payment, our soldiers were fighting and receiving no money to support their families. During this time, officers in the Continental Army were planning a meeting to provide two options to Congress. Either they received payment, or the Army would leave the nation unprotected against the British if the war continued. George Washington caught word of this. He understood the pain of the soldiers in the army, but he knew of the greatest cause, the success of our nation. He banned their first meeting and moved the meeting to another day. When they met, he slipped into their meeting unnoticed and read an anonymous 9-page letter agreeing with the soldiers. But he also read the need for different plans to solve the soldiers' concern. Once read, he reasoned with them and promised his efforts to support them when representing them to Congress. General Washington then pulled out a letter from a congressman in support of the army. He struggled as he read from it. He then reached to pull out some glasses from his pocket. He then said this, "Gentlemen, you must pardon me. I have grown gray in your service and now find myself growing blind." His men were moved with compassion for General Washington's sacrifice. The rebellion was ended. When we think of these men, let's consider the sacrifices they went through to provide the way for what we now have today.